5-over exhibition cricket. It's a thrill and a spill. I'm your host, Mark Nicholas, and this shapes up to be an hour of power. Well, I've had a good look at the pitch. It's quite dry. In fact, it could well crack as the game goes on, and I'd say that the captain who won the toss had to bat first. This is a very dry surface, so I expect the quick bowlers to get some bounce out of it. It's an interesting decision to bowl first because the dryness will encourage spinners later in the game. I think what he's saying is we're going to win it now with our quick bowlers. Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully.
Hit straight to a fielder. Just one run. Martin facing.
Oh, it's a monster.
Martin facing. It's edged and out. That was a big deflection, no doubt about it. This was how the wicket fell. Williams is the next man in. That's forced away through the offside. He gave that a bit of Larry Dooley. Let's see the action replay of that.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Expertly held.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
Taylor is the new batsman. Got him, yes, he's out. Lovely catch, he's got a great pair of hands. Anderson is the next batsman in. Oh, that's close. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. That was 6 all the way.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Williams is now on strike. Comfortably held by Rowe.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
This was Broom comes in at number 5. Broom facing. That's a big appeal. Let's see the action.
crazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Next man in is Grandia. Super stuffer. In the air and gone. We can have a look at that again.
Hamish Marshall takes guard. He's fishing a bit outside the off stump. I mean, he's beaten, but it's wide, really.
Came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. It's edged and out. Great catch. Got his hands in the right place, and somehow it's stuck. The next batsman is Adams. That's out. Caught.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Got him. Yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. A very good over. And he's won off it in the end. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. It's straight to a fielder. Edged, but safe. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That's 2 more runs on board. It's just one there. Edged and out. Great reflexes. He made it look so easy.
कॉलर चाड़ ले मौके को ताड़ ले सारे दीवाने मिले हैं एक जगह काम शाम छोड़ थोड़ा रिफ्रेश मार ले चुप करके शोर वाला मूड ले बना थोड़े थोड़े सर फिरे थोड़े थोड़े मन चले सबका जादू यहाँ सर चढ़ के बोलेगा अखियां टाइट कर हरदम फाइट कर सबको दिखा
So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box, it's Richie there.
खेल जा तू जोर लगा कर
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
This was how the innings ended for Joe. Lowe is the next man in.
Pleasure to watch it too.
He's edged it, and they could get some runs if they're quick. And that is an impressive shot that over eased the pressure on the batting team.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
He's worked that into the gap. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? The sweeper picks up.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick.
That's a really superb shot. Made into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
If you bowl there, this is one of the world's great players through the leg side.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Edged and safe. The batsman might get runs here. Hit straight to a fielder.
Just as soon as he struck.
सारे के सारे ये ज़मीं पे देखो तारे ये रोशनी से बनके है चमके हाँ पूरा जमके.
This game could be over before you know it. Welcome to today's 5-over exhibition match. I'm your host Mark Nicholas, and though the distance might be short, the game is long on excitement. This is an excellent batting surface. It's fair enough to bat first, get runs on the board, and put the opposition under pressure.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Just one run.
That's a good one. Well timed goodness he's in good nick.
And the end of the over.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
Four wides to New Zealand.
4 wides? No, that's terrible bowling. I mean, I think he's got to come off.
That is a top shot.
He really is very strong off his legs. Miles! He's hit it miles!
There it goes, right out of the ground. Hit straight to a fielder. He struck 2 sixes now off this over from Plunkett. That was a no ball by Plunkett.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
Fielded by the man at long on. Ronchi has now moved into the 20s. That's a beautiful shot.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the pace to bowl to him.
Ronchi facing.
Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Well, that's found the gap in the field.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
He was onto that in a flash.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
Easily cleared the boundary.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Let's see the action replay of that. The sweeper picks up. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
Well, that's just throwing wickets away. You cannot afford to throw wickets away. He was nowhere near making his ground. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Rashid on his wrist spin.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Williams facing.
Now there's an excellent Yorker. They're not the easiest balls to bowl when you've been back of a length previously, but that is right up there in the block hole.
Four wides to New Zealand.
4 wides, that's the worst result for anybody.
England.
Too many wides, it's as simple as that. They have to bowl tighter lines than this. Good bowling. Bring the batsman forward and make him play. High-class stuff we're seeing here.
Steered expertly into the gap. There's just one there. There's just one there.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. Just 1 run. Williams moves into double figures with those runs. That's close. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes.
Welcome back. Everybody's ready now for the second session in this thrilling contest. Next up in the commentary box is Richie Banner. Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it. Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
That must be close. Hit straight to a fielder.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6. The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Rowe waiting at the striker's end. Just 1 run. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
An early wicket is something you strive for. You have your team meetings, you prepare all morning. That will put pressure back on the batsman.
Let's take a look at that in he's got it into the gap. Just 1 run. We're diving for cover with that one.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. Oh, he picked that up beautifully. Quite beautifully.
That over helped the run rate somewhat. Rowe is now on strike. Mitchell at the start of his run-up. That one will have ruffled his feathers. That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it. Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special. Huge! That is huge!
Rowe waiting at the striker's end. That's a big appeal. He didn't stray far from his crease, but that was all the keeper needed.
Oh, good stuff. He just had a split second to respond.
He played it all around it.
He just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
Let's see the action replay of that. The next man in is Ali. Just one run.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That's been given as a wide.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. Fielded by the man at long on. He's not a good judge of the run, is he?
Oh, that's got the treatment, and you got to say it deserved it.
That's through. Bowling.
Excellent bowling. It's straight, it's full, and in the end, I'm Mark Nicholas, and I'm delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. The right choice to bat first. This is a belter of a pitch, good for batsmen. It might just bounce a bit with the new ball, so if you don't strike early, you've got a problem as a bowler. Yeah, it's a batsman's day, this.
Ronchi is going to take the first ball.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
We can have a look at that again. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Steered expertly into the gap. Just one run. see the action replay of that. The next man in is Williams. It's straight to the fielder. Williams waiting at the striker's end. It's straight to a fielder.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
England have made an adjustment to their field. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Stopped in the covers. Forced off the back foot, fielded by the man at long on. He's got it into the gap. The sweeper picks up.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. The bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
And we have a change of bowling.
Well, a player of this quality just doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Onto it in a flash.
It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder.
You almost sense how much he loves to thread the ball through the cover region.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Morgan has changed his field slightly.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
Williams waiting at the striker's end.
Miles, he's in it, Miles!
That's a fantastic strike.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Williams facing. Played off the back foot. Comfortably held by Ali.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level. Crucially held onto as well.
Taylor is the next batsman in. Expertly held.
Would you believe it? He's put the fielder out. Feeling pretty good too about the rest of this match. With me commentating is Richie Bennett. It doesn't matter if it's in the air, you hit it that
far. That has to be close. Let's ouch, that must have hurt. Smashed that right out of the ground.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Rowe waiting at the striker's end. That was a no ball by Bond. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring. Well, it's in the air, but there's no one out there, so I guess there's no risk.
Hall waiting at the striker's end. Oh, that one pinged right off the helmet. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. These will be leg byes. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. That's edged and out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match. Rowe is the next man in. Well, that's off the batsman's pads. Sandhair is coming around the wicket. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
That is massive.
That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. These runs will be signalled as leg byes. That was sheer power. Rowe is now on strike. That gets away. The sweeper picks up. Confident appeal. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Just 1 run. Oh, what a catch by Boom.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
This was how the wicket fell. Morgan is the new batsman.
Yep, he does play that shot really well. And of course it brings him a lot of runs.
Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Oh, that must have been close. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. That's a big appeal. Got him, yes, he's out. Straight in, no problem with that. You wouldn't expect to miss those. Let's take a look at that in, the next batsman is Ali. Ali facing. it straight to a fielder.
That is fine bowling. The Yorker just when it was needed. How lucky the batsman is to survive.
Done him all enter.
Well, a player of this class is completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.